Hello people and welcome back to Lootun. As you can see, I did play a little bit. I used a week. Yeah, this game is actually quite enjoyable. I had a good time in playing this game. So, and I think I'm pretty much finished with this game for now. And yeah, let me just show you what I did, the build that I found, and how my progression was. So there's gonna be some spoilers, so that's why I'm just gonna log in right now. So yeah, let's start off with my first team. You saw my first team. I didn't change anything. I choose an Archmage, a Crusader, and the Warden. And I think this team, I felt so good with this team that I duplicated it and actually made another Archmage, another Crusader, and another Warden. And yeah, those two teams were pretty much my best performing teams so far. So as you can see, wait, let me just check in. We have, this is my second team, the weaker one of the Archmage, and they are doing quite considerably good damage. Like the Archmage, of course, is the carry, and then the Warden, yeah, is also doing quite a little bit of damage. Crusader is purely support. Of course, the Warden is also the tank here in the setup. Let me show you, and I can show you my main team as well. She is doing a little bit more damage because I invested, yeah, a little bit more into her, of course. Show overall, yeah, it's pretty much the same because they are playing for 7 hours. Yeah, and here it's probably, yeah, 11 hours, okay. Then I have, yeah, I built a Renegade, a Juggernaut, and a Vizier, I don't know. They are not as good as they, yeah, they are not as good. And then I think my weakest team is with Assassin, Templar, and Barbarian. They yeah, they're still like the poison. The poison is okay, but the most of the monsters just die before the poison really takes effect. I think like poison or alignments and yeah, completely are more useful with bosses or against bosses because they have a large health pool, and then you can really stack up, yeah, poison, fire, ignite, or what else do we have? Bleed, yeah. Yes. So yeah, my main obviously got a lot of upgrades. Like, my thinking was to progress in this game. I want to equip the best gear possible. So of course I think like the divine gear is the best because it has an extra passive or something like that. So I want to have my character full of useful passives. Yeah. And that, yeah, this is the card for my character. This one is a unique item you get from, yeah, I'm just gonna spoiler it like this. You get that from finishing a raid, and you can also upgrade these. This is not really a good DPS one, but yeah, it has really good stats, so that's why I'm using it on. Just like, it was the first thing I unlocked, so I thought, yeah, give it my best character and should be fine. As you can see, I'm not really using the set bonuses of the gems. This might be a mistake. Like, of course, this is not optimized. This is a build I came up with, so not the best. After all, one after another, I started replacing my lower grade gear, like just my legendary gear, into mythical gear and then into divine gear, all of that. But I guess that's not the right choice always to make, because mythical gear has some really nice extra multipliers. As you can see here, Band of Pure Energy bonus, the 5% barrier multiplier, for example, is something you're not gonna get from or here the arcane damage. You don't get these extra bonuses from the mythical gear. They just have these conduct plate bonus, like some extra effects, but they don't have extra stats. So yeah, that's actually quite weird. Because if I go into my auto scrapper and I stop using special items, I go for legendary, and I have to go for legendary here and here. And if I go look at some, yeah, here you can see whetstone bonus, you can see physical resistance. There are so many extra, like burst protection, alignment effect, health bonus, and what else do we have? Armor penetration, healing effectiveness, buff duration, and then also no, it's just what else? Yeah, alignment effects, physical penetration. These extra stats, they are not on the divine equipment, so this is kinda and yeah, probably maxed, yeah. That's why you probably need to for some good builds you need to use a few mystical items, because they give you really the extra stats you need to succeed. But yeah, I didn't like that, because I didn't want I'm not good at building builds. You never see a build guide from me. This is certainly not the best build out there. So yeah. But just for reference, like this is my Crusader. Actually, most of the divine items are the lowest grade ones. I just want to like give you a quick overview of this is my warrior. He's actually performing really good because of the fated augment. This is just a super strong ability. Super strong. Even though you can see I'm using gear that has crit and crit damage and double damage, because yeah, it's not optimized. My character is not optimized. There's only one character I have optimized, and that carried me because I saw a guide for this guy. But I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, what I want to show you is the progression. What really is important is you want to go to task. The primary tasks they are helping you progress through the game. You should focus on them. And then when you're gonna farm, you can ignore the secondary tasks. These are tasks that you will just get by focusing on the primary and the hunts. The hunts reward you with different materials. So for example, the basic hunt means you go into a mission and you clear out the map that has this green thingy surrounded there. You just go and clear 10 times and you get the reward. You always get, I don't think it's always, but this is the way you farm your first divine items. This is super good, yeah? But you can't farm all of the divine items there. In the second category is the advanced hunts, which means agony missions. Agony missions, bounties is something else. You can see here on the side, you can already see the reward items, which is nice. So you can hunt for specific items as well. Also, if you need to look for specific items, you're gonna check out the glossary, because here you can go, for example, weapon, you go through, say this, okay, I don't even have that dropped yet. So you see it's a drop location, Orc Warlord, you go heroics, Orc Warlord, this guy is super strong by the way. And then you see it's monster ability. Do you see map location Orc Warlord? You click on there, it says boss Orc Warlord. Okay, it doesn't say, because Orc Warlord is a raid mission. That's the name of the mission. Let me show you. So it says raid and then here's Orc Warlord. Yeah. But so far so good. Bounties you just choose all over, and then when you have chosen them, you mainly want to focus on the mystical essence. So as far as you unlock that, then you can prepare bounties, set your team on there, and just go. And they will clear out all the bounties that you put in the list, like yeah, whatever. And even as you can see, it's just started into progress because my team cleared. If they stop progressing, they just gonna clear a random bounty. Like you can also just go for random bounties, but I would just go for the ones that you choose, and then if they clear all the list, then they go for random bounties. So agony missions is also quite nice because you can choose modifiers for your hunt. I choose all the left side ones because you can only choose, I think, 10 modifiers, right? Yeah, probably. And then you get the rewards that are listed here, reward chest additions. As you can see, that means all these items that are listed here, because I choose all those modifiers, are gonna be a random drop chance on this mission. So yeah, that's quite nice. On the other side, I don't know why you have so many tabs here. Like I always just went on one mission, and then yeah, I wasn't really hunting for specific equipment pieces because I didn't know what I really want, what I was looking for. I was really focusing more on divine stuff than mystical. But yeah, as you can see, we have barrier stuff here, which can be very useful indeed. And yeah, on the other one you would probably want, but yeah, never mind. And then the next missions is faction. Faction, really cool system. Oh, look at that, already level 100. And get some more divine items. You can upgrade actually the mission with some, wait, level 100 is max, so I can't even unlock everything. Well, that's quite annoying. Yeah, just. Oh, I don't like that. I thought you can unlock everything here. Yeah, it's it's okay. Doesn't matter. And then you can, yeah, slowly progress these. And you get a new skill. If you clear these missions, then they give you a new skill. Also, they let you upgrade yeah, more divine items, more resources, and then more. I don't know why you need so much storage capacity. This does not make any sense that you need so much storage. I didn't even choose all these upgrades here, and look at my storage. My storage already has material capacity of 2 million, which is way too much. You don't need that much. And also, yeah, I'm still capping out, but this is good because it goes into overflow and then it gets discarded, and you need to have donation credits. Everything that goes over the 2 million cap just gets into donation credits. As you can see, you can also just yeah, just disenchant it yourself and you get the credits immediately. Yeah, but I don't know why you need so much capacity. There is no reason for that at all. You don't need that much material. Yeah, so let's continue here. The different missions, they drop different materials. You want to focus on these ones. The elemental domain is very important to upgrade into Paragon. And on this one, yeah, the mystical essence, need that also for Paragon. Later you want to go for Nemesis, and then this is, I think, also for Nemesis. Yeah, because the blacksmith is where you can choose to, yeah, use the reinforcement. Reinforcement means you can upgrade the armor and evasion rating. Paragon levels will upgrade the, let's do it like here, the upgrades. Now I have 11, now I have 12, and so forth. Here the armor rating increases. And then you also want, here you can upgrade the attributes, which means just makes it 12 out of 12. And blessing does, blessing does upgrade the unique effect from the mystical items. You don't have that for divine items, so mystical items might be even stronger if you choose the right ones. And then, yeah, of course, Nemesis Fusion. And then, yeah, do some enchants later on, but that's about it. Raids, of course. A very cool system. Like, with my build on my main group, I was able to finish the Lich Lord until... I think until Demonic Juggernaut. I could finish all of these, except the Orc Warlock. The Orc Warlord is super tough. For example, I think he gets stronger over time, or the lower his HP groms, he destroyed me. He's also the toughest heroic raid, in my opinion. This guy is not so strong, but you need physical and magical damage. Otherwise, he's gonna be super annoying because he gets resist. And the resistance switches after HP threshold. So yeah, they all have mechanics, so this is a great system, and normal and heroic is great. I'm not so strong that I can easily clear them, but I can consistently farm them, except Emerald. The Scale Warden takes about, I think I took like 1 or 2 hours to clear this with the one guy. And Orc Warlord, I failed, like, I think I cleared this one in 5 times. This guy is really tough. Then we have Endless, which you unlock pretty much at the end. And you get a unique item that you can equip for free. And these items, the Fated Revenge, is super strong. So good for your tanks. And then I think this Fated Aggression is also... seems really good on paper. I mean, it certainly does a lot more damage then. And then I didn't see any good usage for this one. And yeah, this, I mean, why should a tank need this if you can use this? And yeah, the other one I haven't really played around with. I haven't even unlocked this because it's quite, yeah, difficult. Yeah, I wasn't actually able to clear this because it's really tough. So then the upgrades. As you can see, I unlocked most of the stuff. You will just get this over time because it's all farmable, and yeah, it just takes time. Honestly, at some points I was waiting a little bit too long. Like these, I think when you go into Watchtower, Anti-Board, Castle, these you need all the same material, and you need lots of material, and it's just like a waiting game. You just need to take yeah, let the game run in the background, and then you get there eventually. Or you're just gonna super improve your equipment and get stuff even faster. I haven't fully upgraded this because this thing is extremely rare, and I farmed raids, heroic raids. I just started with them, farming them, and they just take too long, and yeah, I'm not really optimized, so... And why should I bother? I mean, I already maxed out the Fated Augment, and yeah, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. The Fated Augments can be found here. You can just randomly equip them, but not doing a mission. Yeah, here you can also equip other divine yeah, stuff. What else is there? Blacksmith professions. Basically your idle events. As soon as you close your game, you still gonna get all the resources. Like, this is my last harvest, and you always get these resources if you log back in. Sadly, you're not progressing on the on your farms here. That's not gonna be progressed. Yeah, that's why you just need to keep the game on. I let the game run overnight, 2 days, and then that was really nice when you come back and have a lot of stuff to play around with. Scrapper, here you need to auto set your stuff. Relics, oh yeah, relics, wait. Is there something about to talk with? Not really. I mean, relics, you need to see that you equip the class specific relic. If you have like a battle mage, you're gonna go for battle mage and not equip the archmage one. Archmage has another one. Gems, of course, you want to focus on equipping the unique ones. The unique ones are the Heart of Abyss, Imperial Star, Jewel of the Empire, Shift Pearl, and Heartstone, and later on Mastery Focus. You can only equip one of these. These are very nice, and you want to look for good attributes with what you play. For example, I'm focusing here on lightning damage, and yeah, of course, always attack speed. That's always nice. Because I'm using Thunderbolt, yeah. Then Flask, of course, just upgrade all of them, whatever. The best ones you want to use is Power, Strength, Speed, and whatever you need. Power, Strength, Speed. This is for when you go against something difficult. Otherwise, of course, if you're dying, you need resurrection, but if it's a longer fight, then you will die multiple times. So this is not gonna be useful if you die too often. Healing has only 3 charges per mission loop. So yeah, if you're taking too much damage, then it might also be not so useful. But you will get there if you get it all unlocked. You also have a lot of achievements you can unlock, which is also nice. They give you some extra stats. That's always nice. Also, the extra stats you can get here, these are also count into your complete stats. I think it's not only for the faction mission board, it's for all in total. Because I think this doesn't have any cap. Yeah, it doesn't have any cap, and it costs a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah. And then I'll show you the main guy, the good guy. As you can see, let me see. Okay, this is my main guy. This was from a Reddit post that I found. There's not a lot of resources on this game, so I had to dig in a little bit deeper to find a good build. Because I was struggling, I couldn't finish the raids, and yeah, I wasn't making any progress because I didn't know what to build, what to look for. So yeah, I looked for a good guide, and then I found this build. It took some time to actually farm all of these items, because I discarded all of my mystical stuff before and had to farm all of this, so this was kinda interesting and tough. I haven't even, this is not mystical, this could be better, but it's okay, it still works. The main thing is the Fated Revenge, of course. This is the main thing you want to go with. This is not the optimal thing. The optimal thing is something else. Let me check if I actually have that. What's the optimal for this? Wait, let me... The optimal thing. Armor augment. Armor augment is the optimal thing. This one. Obscure Griefs. You want to have this one equipped. This would be the most optimal. Or at least from the picture that I've seen. Yeah, but I haven't dropped it yet, and I haven't bothered looking for it. Because it's still, I mean, it works kinda. So I actually have 2 battle mages. They have very similar builds, except this battle mage is a little bit weaker because I haven't completely, invested into him. And as you can see, they have 29 minutes they are farming here, and they're doing quite a bit of damage. Yeah, these look at the deaths. Yeah, they are very tanky, and they just dish out a lot of counter damage with their meteor and then Fated Revenge. Elemental Bolt also does quite good, considerable damage. But yeah, that's about it. And yeah, they are slowly grinding away. As you can see, they are going for getting this, I think. Endless depth, yeah. And yeah, anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and let me know what you think of this game. I think this game is quite cool. I mean, it's just a game you can play on your way. And if you're really like into min-maxing, there is a lot of gear. You have like a lot of choices you can actually play around with. This is actually crazy. And you can see that they are like reducing armor for 50%. There's a lot to discover actually. Pistols, like for example, I just saw like these twins like gain more critical if you got the other one equipped as well, and then 60% critical damage as well. That seems really nice, like this duel together. But yeah, there's a lot of options here. Anyways guys, let me know what you think and have a good one. See you soon. Bye bye.